What is up, amazing people? Thank you for joining me in another episode of Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials. Let's get this video rolling. Start the intro. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's tutorial, by request, by suggestion, from Thin Blue Line, one of my YouTube subscribers, awesome guy, he had a suggestion of cop holster, okay? Well, I went into my game to check it out, and sure enough, when I pull my gun out, I still have a gun in my holster. So, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to install cop holster, which looks to be super simple. And as always, we will have an in-game demo on the mod so that you know it works. You could see what it looks like, and we can see that there's no game crashes or anything like that. So with that being said, go ahead and click that first link down below that says cop holster, and that will bring you to this page right here. And as you can see, it was updated. Last time it was updated was August 9th, 2017. But I've seen reviews on it of people that are still using it, that are installing it today, and they seem to love it. So, requirement, obviously, Rage plugin hook, as this is an LSPDFR mod. And one of the cool things is it intimidation mode, which I thought was pretty cool, where you can hit a button and it allows you to put your hand on your holster. So as you're walking up to a vehicle, you know, sometimes some cops like to have their, especially if you're pulling up to somebody that's got a history, or you're suspecting them of DUI, or they're a suspect from an earlier crime, you know, you could always walk up and have your gun ready there. So let's go ahead and click the download this file, and we are going to agree and download. And this should be a super quick one. As soon as it starts, there it goes. Yep, see? So I like to bring mine with my WinRAR. I like to bring it right down. It just automatically did it since I have downloaded WinRAR. What I like to do is I like to open it, and I like to get rid of the little purchase me box and minimize my WinRAR. We are all set with the web browser. Go ahead and exit out of that. Guys, this is going to be a simple install. No OpenIV required for this. So we are going to bring up our File Explorer, and we're going to go to our main directory. For our Steam users, local disk, whatever drive you have it in, double click that, and program files times 86. Now, if you purchased yours through Rockstar, you might want to hit Rockstar or Epic. You know, you'll see Epic up here. But for us, it's going to be, for Steam users, it's going to be Steam Apps, and Common. Now, for a mod like this, I wouldn't really say back up your entire Grand Theft Auto folder, as I will show you how to remove it if you don't like it. It's not a huge plugin, okay? You could, if you wanted to, if it made you feel more comfortable, left click whatever file you're going to put it into, left click it once, right click it, whoops, right click it, copy, come down here, left click, right click, and paste. And that'll back up your game file. In case you make any mistakes or it makes your game crash, you could always just delete that file and bring up your copied file. Okay, guys? So we're going to put it in this file right here. And here is our main directory. It's going to have your mods folder, plugins folder, all this other good stuff in here. So now that we are here where we want to be, make sure your File Explorer is pulled out a little bit so you have what I like to call the buffer zone right here, guys. You see, if I move over, it highlights those folders. We don't want that. So you want to be in this buffer zone where nothing highlights, okay? Go ahead and bring up your cop holster WinRAR. And there it is right there. And guys, as you can see, we have one folder here. Plugins folder. Super easy. You're going to left click it once. Drag it over to here. Right in this little buffer zone. Make sure nothing is highlighted. And let her rip, tater chip. And then you'll see your plugins folder will highlight. Okay, and we can get rid of the WinRAR. Now, what I want to do is I want to go into the INI file and just make sure that I'm not going to have any key bindings or anything like that. I suggest you do the same thing. So let's just dive into this INI file real quick. You're going to double click plugins, and there it is right here. And there is no INI file. So simple. Okay. Uh, I believe it was something as simple. I mean, there is a button. Okay. Let me just bring this up. Don't worry about doing this part, guys. I am just doing this. I want to bring this back up and read me. FAQ controls. Uh, intimidation mode. That's what I wanted. The right shift key or right on the D-pad controller. Okay. So you hit right once on your D-pad controller, not twice, because we all know that's what stop the ped is, if you have stop the ped. So either the right shift key or the right on the D-pad. All right. So I already closed out of my file explorer. You can go ahead and close out of it. I'm back in it right here. If you want to hit your little refresh button and then X out of that. And folks, that is it. Let's shoot inside the game and let's see how it works. Okay, guys, so real quick, I started my game up. I noticed it wasn't working and I forgot to show you guys something. So after you put it in, what you want to do is you want to click your rage button, start your rage, and hold down your left shift button as soon as you click to start that rage. It's going to bring up your rage menu, and you're going to want to go to plugins, and you're just going to want to make sure I have my vehicle search and my dash cam unchecked because they've been giving me issues. I've been meaning to check and see if there's been updates for them, but haven't gotten to it yet. But as you can see, my cop holster is unselected. So we are going, just to be sure, click load all these plugins, click check all, and then I'm going to get rid of my dash cam and vehicle search, and then we'll keep it at that. So now my cop holster is all set. We are going to click save and launch, and now I will see you in the game. Sorry about that, guys. All right, guys, so here we are in the game, and let me just mention a couple of things right off the bat. My game crashed twice, okay? It crashed once while it was loading in, which it usually doesn't do when you add a new plugin. Usually if I'm installing something through OpenIV, it might crash once or twice. Restarted my computer because that's always a good thing to do. And I loaded the game, but then crashed maybe like 2 minutes in as I was going on duty, as I was forcing duty. So to crash consecutively like that, once after installing and then once after restarting my computer, my game hasn't crashed like that in quite a long time. So could be related to the cop holster plugin. Not sure. But I just got on and I kind of let my game sit here. I kind of played around a little bit for the last 15 minutes. Everything seems to be working good. The second issue, which is kind of a big issue, I'm still going to post this video because if anybody's interested in cop holster, I just want you to know what to expect, okay? I don't want to put out a tutorial and say it works great and then have you do it and then have issues with it. So at the end of this video, I will show you, because I forgot how to do it, and everything's timestamped down below, and how to remove the mod if you don't like it, which I'm going to remove it because the second thing I'm going to show you is kind of a big issue. Don't use your right shift key, okay? If you have key lock or whatever the hell that's called installed on your computer, which most computers come with, if you keep hitting that shift key, it's going to beep, and then it's going to kick you out to your desktop, and then when you come back in, your game's going to be all out of whack. So don't use your shift key to do the holster, okay? So for the intimidation, okay, the right shift key and the right D-pad does the intimidation. So as you see, my gun is in the holster. If I'm walking up to a suspect who is suspected to be somebody who just committed a crime or is a felon, a known felon, or a known gang member, I'm going to hit right on my D-pad. Okay, that's going to do the intimidation mode, which is really cool. I love this. Okay, so as you're, you got your gun in your holster, you're walking up to the car, and when you stop, if you're stopped for a couple of seconds and you see everything's good, you see how he kind of stays alert. Um, he will automatically remove his hands. Awesome. I think it's great. Now, we go ahead and we draw our weapon. As you can see, it is out of the holster. Everything's working great, guys. Right here, I'm thinking, oh man, this is fucking awesome. Like you need this for a really good role-playing video, right? So you're done with your gun, you whatever. You go to put it back in, and of course it's going to do it now, right? Huh, that's weird. Okay, you take it out. There it is. You put it back. Yeah, see, there we go. Now it is gone. The gun is not there anymore, and you can no longer do the intimidation mode. So I'm hitting right on my D-pad now, and it's not doing anything. And when you want to go pull your gun out, sometimes it takes a couple of times to pull it out. So now I'm wondering if you have to have it pulled out. I'm sorry about this, guys. This is new to me, so you're learning this with me. So I wonder if you have to have your gun out for a certain amount of time. Yeah, see? So sometimes when you put your gun back, it doesn't go back, okay? And you pull it back out, and you aim it.
Charlie 4, roger that. We're in the area.
Okay, shot it. Put it back, and the gun is not in the holster. So now you look like a gunless cop right now. So to me, maybe not to you, might not be a big deal, but now you can't do the intimidation mode. I mean, if you keep pulling your gun out and putting it back in, maybe eventually it will go back in the holster, but yeah, see, now I'm hitting my draw button. There it goes. Yeah, I'm trying to like hit the draw button quick. Maybe if you do it quicker. Yeah. Now I do have EUP. This is not an EUP. Well, this is an EUP pre-made outfit here. So maybe this only works with the vanilla police officers. Okay, that could be something, but not sure. If I had the choice between EUP or this whole cop holster mod, I'm gonna go EUP all day. Because there's way more benefits with having EUP than this. So what I am going to do is I am going to exit the game, and I'm going to show you how to remove this mod, which is really, really easy. I'm sure you already know how to do it. And then maybe check and see if there's updates or if there's a different one out there. And if there is, I will show it to you guys. Okay, so I'll see you on the desktop. Alright, so here we are back at the desktop. And you're going to want to bring up your file explorer. You're going to want to go back to your main directory. Again, local disk C. Well, for me, it's C. It could be D, E, F, whatever for you. Program files 86. Steam. Steam apps. Common. Now, another thing you can do right here, guys, is right-click on your Grand Theft Auto file and pin to quick access, and it will put it right here. That way, whenever you want to go into your main directory, you just click Grand Theft Auto, and it'll bring you right into your main directory, okay? So now that we're in the main directory, double-click that plugins, and there it is right here. It's going to be the cop holster. And what you are going to want to do is, sorry guys, I just want to bring up my, okay. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold your control key, select copholster.dll, and the cop holster XML right here, and you're going to right click and delete. And that is it, guys. That mod is now removed out of your game. And you can exit out of your file explorer. Real quick, as usual, guys, Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly, which we know it doesn't. I strongly advise you back up your files, as I showed you in this video, in case you make any mistakes. I also advise you watch the full video before installing any mods. So um, I am not responsible if you decide to keep this in, or even when you're doing the video, you know, uh, you mod at your own risk, okay, guys? Everything is step by step with my tutorials. So, you know, and if you have any issues, please go to the Discord, go to one of the help channels. I still have people messaging me problems in the YouTube messages, which is cool. If I can see them, if I get them, I try to respond to them. But you will get a much quicker response if you go to my Discord and go to one of the help channels with any Grand Theft Auto or LSPDFR related issues you are having. And I got a group of people there that are willing to help you a lot quicker than I can through YouTube. Okay. Thin Blue Line. Would love some input on this, bro. I appreciate the suggestion. But for some reason, it's just not working that great for me. Like I said, I don't know if it's clashing with EUP or what. If anybody knows why it's doing that, let me know in the comments below, or hit me up in the Discord and give me some pointers on how I can make this mod work, because I really like this mod. For right now, I'm going to kind of label the mod as not a fail, but kind of a work in progress, okay? Great mod, great idea, and I really want to have it, so I will be looking for ways to fix that issue or see why that issue is like that. So again, Thin Blue Line, thanks, brother. I appreciate the suggestion. Thank you for your continued love and support to Jeffrey Gamer. Folks, that is going to do it. Please check out my YouTube brothers and sisters down below. Criminal Justice, Captain Horn, Cookies and Cream, Intelligent Pineapple, Painless Venom, Don't Be a Stranger, Big G. They're all linked up down below. Check them out. John's Liveries. The guy does amazing textures for your vehicles, anything you want. His Discord and prices are linked below. Scroll down to the description. My computer specs also linked below. I get a lot of questions about that, so I started adding that in. And again, timestamps. I put timestamps on all my videos now, guys, whether it's a tutorial, whether it's a patrol. I just like to make the videos a little more accessible for you. Easier to navigate, so to speak. Okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you figure out a way to work, it might work for you better than for me. If you have vanilla police officers that you use, try it out. See if it works. If not, you now know how to remove the file from your folder. And yeah, that is it. Be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Until next time, your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out.